Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Cookie. If this is not your first time here, hey girl, welcome back and thank you so much for stopping by. In today's video, I'm just going to be sharing some of the tiny habits and things that I do to help me stay sane, juggling every single aspect of my life and all the things that I do, right? So first of all, if you do not know, we are in a recession, or a recession is brewing. All the girls on TikTok, I've been seeing all this like recession talk, like things that people have been saying. Oh, people are getting shorter nails, like from acrylics. And if you did not know, a lot more things like affect the economy. Like there are things that are indicators, like oh, people are now more conservative than liberal. Like different things like that, right? Are just showing us, quote unquote, that there's a recession brewing or something is happening. Or to be honest, we don't even know whether they're going to start World War, whatever, very soon. We don't know. But yeah, here are some of the things I do to stay sane, because in this economy, you need to be doing more than one thing. Let's just be so for real. Like I have a day job, I have a 9 to 5 that I definitely go to 5 times a week and sometimes on the weekends too. Yes, ma'am. And then I'm a content creator. I'm here talking to you guys. Hi, love you. And I do like one-to-one consulting, one-to-one coaching. And I also have a small business. That one is not social media facing. But yeah, like you guys, I do all these 4 things and it is just me. So here are some of the things I do. And here are some of the boundaries that I set and that may be helpful to you too. Also, guys, if you guys have any tips for me at the end of this video, please put it in the comments below. And it'll be good for me to also learn things from you as well. So the first thing I do is that after work hours is my time. It is my, like, there's no let's hop on a quick call. If I've closed my laptop, that meme, slams laptop shut till Monday. That is me, because I'm not checking it. Like I like to keep my work things separate, and thanks be to God, like I have a separate work laptop and a work phone. So immediately it is, once I clock off, baby, I'm clocking off. Like not even as a joke, like I'm clocking off. I like to set those boundaries, and they are very still, except if the day before I had agreed to something else. But apart from that, I will not, like, I'm not seeing your message, even on WhatsApp. I'm not seeing it until, the Monday, period. The next thing I do is delegate. So first of all, I always used to think like, oh, like, what do you mean delegate? Why can't you just do it? Like you're too small. And I realized that it was just my mindset. Like something is wrong with me, because why am I feeling like, oh, I can't delegate things? Like you don't need to delegate. Like delegation does not mean that you're going to be spending millions or you're going to be spending all your money. Like just doing that little sacrifice. Like, and I would rather take a financial like sacrifice than my mental health or my physical health to start suffering. I'd rather budget out and say that, okay, I'm delegating things. Am I delegating my video editing? Am I delegating like I'm working with a virtual assistant? These things, they actually come in handy, because I have so many things I'm juggling, and having people that are keeping me accountable as well, because sometimes I don't feel like doing stuff. Like I'm just like, guys, I'm going to bed. But knowing that, bro, like you're going to have to pay people next month. You're going to have to like talk to people. You're going to have to show up for your content. Like I needed to start treating my content like a job. And that's why I've been more consistent on here. If you guys have noticed, we have not missed an upload since like, I think November of 2024. And we're almost halfway through 2025. And, taking my flowers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And showing up no matter what. Delegation has made that possible. Whether it is, oh, I have an idea, I want to do something for like my business, I want to do something for something. Like even ChatGPT is even low-key delegation. You just need to know the correct prompts. And if you don't have money to actually pay people, you can just go on all these websites like Fiverr or Upwork. You will see people within your budget. I promise you, Allah, to God, like you will see somebody within your budget to do what you want them to do for you. It doesn't matter, from $5 to like $100. There's a budget to do what you want to do. Take risk and succeed. I'm telling you, Google it. Fiverr. How do you guys feel about sponsoring me? Because this is just an advert for you people, I digress. But yeah, I delegate a lot and it comes in handy. The third thing I do is that I celebrate my little wins. If it's a corporate win, if it's a 9 to 5 win, I'm celebrating it. If it's a personal win, I'm celebrating it. And I love to do that because it helps keep me sane. And it just reinforces, it's like positive reinforcement, telling you that, oh, your efforts here are not wasted, your efforts here are not wasted. And within this point, I try for my content life or my business life to not affect my corporate life. I like to show up as my best self. If I'm not giving my best self to each of them, I start to notice it. And I hate when like one part of my life is suffering and another part is not doing well. Like I hate it so much. I like a good balance between the both of them. I like this one to be doing well and this one to be doing well as well. And that is why like delegation is important, because when you delegate, all these things can actually be at a very good level. Do you get what I mean? It is true that you cannot show up as like you cannot show up 100% at the same time for everything. That is why you don't have to show up for everything at the same time. That is why when your work hours are done, your work hours are done, and then your side hustle hours are starting. Do you know what I mean? It can be a bit tricky, it can be a bit tasking, but you get used to it. And with delegation and with all the things that I said previously, they help, right? The next point is that I like to keep my money separately. So money from like my 9 to 5, money from my corporate job is separate. It's absolutely like it does not concern my side hustle money at all, at all. At first, in the beginning, my 9 to 5 used to fund my passion or what I wanted to do, which it can still happen. It depends on, like, let's say the budget of what I want to do is so big, or I have this vision and this idea for something else. Definitely my salary can help out there, but most of the time keeping your money separate just helps, you know, that way you're able to keep strict accounts and nothing will affect each other. Like everything will be going like a well-oiled machine, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out there because that's also like a very hot money tip. Like it's a key money tip, like keeping money separate. It will help you a lot. That way you're not just jumbling everything together, and you know what is a business expense and you're being honest with yourself, and you know what is like a personal expense and you're being honest with yourself. The final thing I do is that I do not lie to myself. I am very honest with myself. I promise you, I don't think that anybody in this world is more honest with themselves than I am with myself. I like to think that I'm very self-aware, and it is not a skill that I've always had. I have not always been a very self-aware person. It's a skill that I've actively built and I've actively embodied in the last 5 years, or within the last 5 years or 6 years. I've become increasingly self-aware, and it has helped me to not lie to myself. The thing is, when you lie to yourself, you are not helping yourself. Like, the worst thing you can do to yourself is to lie to yourself. It's okay if you lie to other people and tell people lies outside. You shouldn't do that, by the way. But if you do, that's fine. But lying to yourself, that's the worst thing you can do, because you're just deceiving yourself and you're just making matters worse, because at the end of the day, you're still going to come and face yourself and face whatever situation that you are in that you've been avoiding. The final thing I do is that I try to have real self-help days. And I know that for me, self-care is not just aesthetics. It's not just, oh, I need to do like a face mask. I need to do this. And those things, they are nice. They are lovely. I love a good massage. If you know me, you know that I love a good massage. Like, I'm going to book the massage. I'm sorry. Like, right? That's a good self-care thing to do. But self-care is not just about the physical things. It's about your mental health. It's about your spiritual health. Sometimes when I feel like my spirit is dwindling, I start playing worship song, I start playing worship music, or I pray more. I just lean into my Bible more. I start reading the Bible more. I just start, because there's just something, like, I personally believe, this is just a personal belief, and this is like a sidebar. I just think as human beings, because we're spiritual beings, I believe that we're spiritual beings having a human experience or an earthly experience, right? I believe that we're spirit first, which is why when my spirit is down, my physical body, there's nothing you want to do. And that's why if somebody can break your spirit, they've won. So I like to do self-care, both like physically, spiritually, like mentally as well. I like to detox from everything. I like to set clear boundaries for like myself. When I start knowing, oh God, I'm being depleted, I'm going low, like I need to go to church, I need to, I just think, if you understand yourself like this and understand that, oh, it's not a face mask that is going to cure this thing. Like, I really need to go to church, or I really need to do whatever spiritual exercise that you typically do that will help you. That's something I would definitely recommend. This is something I do, and I think it definitely, it works 100%, because sometimes you just get tired of carrying yourself. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I get tired of carrying myself. Like, I'm just like, God, please, I didn't put myself on this earth. Like, I'm tired. So just carry me. And I deeply believe that after I say those type of prayers, God carries me and he really sees me and he really helps me. And I think that's something I do that has been helping me out. And I suggest that you guys do it, or at least pay attention to your mind and pay attention to your body and see the type of things that can help you bring you out of a slump or take you out of a difficult place that you're in mentally. Because what tends to happen is, if you keep suppressing things and using face mask, doing your nails or whatever, these things are not bad things, by the way. Let's say if you continue using physical things, those are temporary solutions to deeper problems. But if you just go straight to the root first, if you just go straight to the root and try to solve the problem from the root going up, you're going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel a lot, more wholesome. Yeah. The final thing I'll say is that I now think about my future self, in the decisions I'm making now, especially financially, right? So what I'll say is that because things are getting more difficult, the economy is spiraling or whatever, I tend to be more cautious about the things that I'm making. There's something called the 3Fs. If it doesn't feel good, if it's not functional, if it's not future-proof, I'm not spending my money on it. So functional, feel good, future-proof. And for feel good, it does not even only mean that it has to feel good in this moment, right? If it's something that I'm going to feel good about in the future, when, like, if it's a gift I'm giving my future self, then I'm definitely spending money on it. If not, if it's not all these three things, I'm not going to spend my money on it. Do you get what I mean? So yeah. And also the last thing I'll say is that planning ahead. I tend to plan ahead a lot now. That way you're doing things with intention. When I was a lot younger, I used to just approach things like, oh, we'll see how it goes. And there's a place for spontaneity, like in your life now. There's definitely a place to be spontaneous. But I'll say planning things ahead and knowing, okay, even with like videos I want to film, I'm just like, okay, I know the angles I want to go for. I know how I want this video to be. I know it just helps things just flow, if you get what I mean. So yeah, these are all the things I do to stay afloat and to keep my mental health good and to keep my spiritual health and physical health tea. Like, these are all the things I do. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If this video has been helpful to you, then you may enjoy this playlist right here, because there are so many other similar videos to this one. And yeah, thank you so much for coming. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.